Former French President Nicolas Sarkozy will soon be imprisoned after he was sentenced to 5 years in jail on Thursday by a court that found him guilty of criminal conspiracy over dealings with Libya, an unprecedented punishment for a leading French political figure. Sarkozy, who was president between 2007 and 2012, will spend time in jail even if he appeals the ruling. Sarkozy was found guilty of criminal conspiracy over efforts by close aides to procure funds for his 2007 presidential bid from Libya during the rule of late dictator Muammar Gaddafi. He was acquitted by the Paris court of all other charges, including corruption and receiving illegal campaign financing. However, the jail sentence is enforceable immediately, with the judge saying Sarkozy would have just a short period to put his affairs in order before prosecutors call on him to head to jail. That should happen within a month. The 70-year-old has been on trial since January in a case he said was politically motivated.
Ladies and gentlemen, what happened today in this courtroom of the Paris Criminal Court is of the utmost seriousness. For the rule of law, for the trust one can have in the justice system. More than 10 years of investigation, millions of euros spent to find Libyan funding, which the court can well see could not, for obvious reasons, be found in my campaign. These years, the court went even further by solemnly declaring that the Mediapart document, which was at the origin of these proceedings, was, I quote, a forgery. I was sent before this court for 4 offenses. On 3, I was acquitted. No funding found, no corruption. So, I am being convicted for allegedly allowing 2 of my professional colleagues to act in a manner that was not appropriate, who supposedly had the idea of illegal funding for my campaign. I have taken full responsibility. Naturally, I have refused no hearing. I was taken into police custody. I was questioned, examined, scrutinized. So much so that the president of the court said, "There is no personal enrichment to reproach you for. No illegal funding of my campaign, no personal enrichment." And the conclusion the court draws from this is that I must spend 5 years in prison, even though they know my address. That I can be recognized in the street, that I have taken full responsibility. The court orders immediate enforcement so that I end up sleeping in prison as soon as possible. I ask the French people whether they voted for me or not, whether they support me or not, to consider what has just happened. So hatred truly knows no bounds. I will take responsibility. I will comply with the summons of the justice system. And if they absolutely want me to sleep in prison, I will sleep in prison. But with my head held high, I am innocent. This injustice is a scandal. I will not apologize for something I did not do. Naturally, I will appeal. No doubt I will have to appear with handcuffs on my wrists before the Court of Appeal. Those who hate me so much think they can humiliate me. What they have humiliated today is France. It is the image of France. And if anyone has betrayed the French, it is not me, it is this injustice. Unbelievable, which you have just witnessed. I bear no grudge, I have no hatred, but let everyone understand this clearly and hear it. I will fight until my last breath to prove my complete innocence. Thank you.